Laena Velaryon's death in episode 6 of House of the Dragon came as a shocker to everyone, leaving the audience quite confused. After all, she seemed to be leading a happy life with her husband DAymOnd and 2 daughters. If we look closely, this incident surely paints Layna as a strong female character who will not let any man dictate how her life will come to an end. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and also click on the notification bell to remain updated. Warning: this video contains spoilers. Coming back to the incident, Layna had once mentioned that she wanted a dragonrider's death, and it is a dragonrider's death that she got. But before getting more into this, let us cover the base. Episode 6 of House of the Dragon starts with a 10-year time skip, and we can see that Layna is happily married to DAymOnd and has 2 daughters with him. A 3rd child was on the way, and this is where problems begin. Towards the end of the episode, Layna was going through a particularly difficult childbirth. It was reminiscent of what Aemma went through. And just like in that case of Aemma, Layna was fated to die no matter what, since she couldn't push the baby out. But the Maester puts forth another way to DAymOnd, that is to cut open Layna and take out the infant, but that too could be in vain. However, Layna takes matters into her own hands and she runs towards her dragon Vaygar and commands the dragon to incinerate her. After hesitating for a while, Vaygar gives in, seeing the pain that Layna was going through, or better yet, Vaygar could feel her agony, since dragons and their riders have a kind of connection, and burns her to death, relieving her of her earthly affliction. Now, before getting into the why of the incident, let us see how this played out in the book. Turns out Layna's death in the book was way different compared to how it played out in the show. In the book, Layna gives birth to a malformed boy who dies an hour after birth. After which she spent several days ill due to the particularly difficult labor. Grief-stricken, she died 3 days later. Apparently right before her death, Layna tried to ride Vaygar one last time, but died before she could make it. DAymOnd then carried her body back to bed. Now coming to the main point, as mentioned earlier, Layna wanted to die a dragon rider's death, and from what we've witnessed in episode 1, she was fated to die whether they cut her open or not. She was going through a rather difficult labor. Besides, the Maester wasn't even sure if the child would survive if they tear open Layna's womb to take out the child. Also, DAymOnd was pretty much against this idea, which meant Layna's suffering would only continue. And so, we come to the answer. Layna decided to kill herself because she did not want others to decide how she would end up. She took matters to her own hands, and chose the good old death of a dragon rider, just as she wanted, as opposed to what happened in the book. Now the show might have digressed from the plot of the source material to give the character more depth, or to give her the ending they thought she very much deserved. They also probably didn't just want to just blandly repeat what happened in episode 1. But even in the book Fire and Blood, the accounts of Layna's death is very vague. The narrators of the book just chose to recount the events rather than get into depths about them. This could be a reason why, or the fact that the book was written from the point of 3 narrators, who only chose to focus on the important matters. But coming back to Layna, her death was indeed a shocking one, considering how close she was with her daughters, especially her younger one, since she had difficulties getting a dragon of her own and also wasn't close to DAymOnd. It might seem like a cowardly move to just escape all the pain by dying. But Layna's fate was sealed the moment her childbirth went haywire. In her eyes, it was a choice between dying in a pitiful manner on the birthing bed or die as she saw it fit. Layna chose the latter, and with that, very much justified the tag of the independent and bold woman that she carried on her. A death of a dragon rider, bathed in flames. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like this video and drop comments. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything.